Hello and welcome. My name is Jasmine and this is the Canva Made Easy for Travel Agents Absolute Beginner Series. So I wanted to put together a video series that covers the absolute basics. And this is things that will just help you navigate around the Canva editor and the Canva platform a lot easier. So this is really for those of you who are completely brand new to Canva, as in only just set up your account. You may have been using Canva for a little while, or you are in the Canva editor and you're struggling with the basics and you're like, this just should be easier than it is. So I am doing a step-by-step video, but I want you to follow along at home with me. So the idea is that when you access the free template, which is what we are going to work through, that you will follow along with me and actually do these activities as we go through them. So these are really basic instructions and the absolute minimal things that you need to learn and to be able to do in Canva to comfortably use the platform and be able to create these beautiful social media posts and all of these wonderful designs and things that you see other travel agents using. They are all using these basic beginner techniques and things that we're going to go through today. So please have a look at the YouTube description, which has the Canva link for the freebie in it. And I will just quickly show you how to actually do this. So if I maximize this, technical difficulties. Okay, so here we are in YouTube. Go down to where it says the freebie and click that link. And then from here, it's going to open to this page, which is the access to the Canva template. So you want to click the purple button, which is edit template. And then from here, you'll be taken to the Canva editor. So please go ahead and do that. And then meet me in the Canva editor, which is where we are. And we're going to go through the instructions. So let's start with task one. So we want to write something. So this is a really basic how to add text onto a page. So this can be in anything, whether it be a social media, whether it's an A4 page, a business card, or anything like that. So let's just pretend that we want to just add text to this page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the navigation bar. The old version used to be black, so just ignore that. So to the navigation bar over to the side, which is now grey, not black, we want to come down to the third one down, which is text. So from here, we want to click on this T, and this is going to open up our text panel, which has all of our options in it. And then what we want to do is we want to select heading or subheading or body. So it really just gives different sizes. So for this example, we're going to click heading, and what it's going to do is it's just going to put a text into the middle of your page. So that's what we're going to do. And you can see that it's highlighted in blue. So from here, I just want you to type your name. So that's it. That's exercise one done. So that is how you add text to your page. Now, let's close this and scroll down. Now, task two, we're changing the text size. So the first thing that we're going to do, so number one, is we're going to increase the size of the below travel quote to the font size of 80. So the quote that I've chosen, to travel is to live. So to increase the size, we are going to click on the text once, and then we're going to come to the top navigation panel, which is all the way at the very top here. So you can see we've got now, and then we've got 50. So where it says now, that is the font style. Where it says 50, that is the font size. So we're going to increase this to 80. So I'm just going to click on it and type 80, or you're more than welcome to use the plus if you like. And we're going to hit enter. And that's it. That's the font size increasing to 80. Now, if we want to decrease the font size, it's exactly the same thing that we're going to do again. So we're going to click on our text, and then we're going to come up, and this time we're just going to use the decrease. So I'm just going to hold it down, and we're going to decrease the size. So let's go down to 40. There we go, which is back to the original. So that's it. That's increasing and decreasing. Now, I know that this seems like really simple stuff, but trust me, this is where your Canva foundations are coming from. This really basic stuff is what you need to know to be able to increase and decrease, change the styles and everything like that, and have confidence when you're using someone else's Canva templates. Okay, so let's move down to task 3. This one, changing the font style. So we're going to use our same quote again, and we are going to change the below to the font style Alta, A-L-T-A. So again, we're going to click on our text, and we're going to come to our top navigation, which is all the way at the very top, and we're going to use this first box which says now. So we're going to click this, and what it'll do is it'll open on the sides all of our font options. So there are probably thousands of fonts that you can access in Canva. There is a whole bunch, and if you just scroll down, you will start to see them. There's all different types. There's squiggly ones, there's ones that are designed to look like someone hand wrote them. There's really bright ones, like bold ones, really thick ones, thin ones. There's everything that you can possibly imagine. But for the purposes of right now, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the search box and we're going to type in the name, A-L-T-A, because we know the name. And then we're going to click on this, and then it's changed the text. So that is how you can go and easily change the text. Another way is, if we get rid of that, is you can just, as I said, scroll down and select any of these. That's another way that you can do it. Now, remember, if you do happen to pick something that you don't like, you can always do your Control-Z, which is your undo button. Okay, so let's have a look at number 2. Change the font style back to now. Okay, so again, we can come up the top and we can type in now. We can hit enter. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on now, but you can see that the little now beside it has a little arrow. So when we click that, what it does is it gives us all of the options available within this font. So we can do light, so we can go like really thin, or we can do bold. So that's another way that you can do that as well in terms of varying the text, is you can actually have a look and see if there's a drop down and choose from the menu there as well. Okay, so number 3, I've got optional, change the font to script or corporate. So this is just getting you to have a look at the different styles of font. So again, because I clicked out of it, I'm just clicking on the text and I'm coming up to the top, and I'm just going to hit my little back arrow, and this is the options that I'm talking about at the top. So this is corporate. So if we click that, it gives us all corporate type fonts. So you can scroll down and have a look at corporate fonts. Or if we click the little back button, the script, if we come across to script, we've got vintage, retro, calligraphy, minimal, school, funky, script, maybe script was, sorry, serif is usually a script. There we go. So you can have a bit of a play around with that if you want to do the optional ones. Okay, so let's have a look at task 4. Task 4 is to change the text color. So the text color, again, we're just going to use our simple quote here. We're going to change the text color to anything except black. So again, we're going to click on our text, and then our color is, again, right up the top. So we've got our font, we've got our font size, and then beside it, the little A with the rainbow underneath is the color. So if we click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to open up our side panel. So we've got default colors down here. So say, for example, purple or orange. So you've got those default colors. Or the other way that you can select a color is, say, for example, if we went with this dark turquoise color, we can select like this circle rainbow up the top here. So if we click on that, it'll give us the color gradient, which has that particular color in it. So say, for example, if we wanted to drag this circle, wanted to make it darker, we can change it. You can see the little circle just here is changing to be the same color as the circle in the gradient box. So that's another way that if you find a color that you like and it's similar, but you can drag it around. It's pretty fun using too. So yeah, that's an option. Okay, now the option, bold the text and change the color again. So a really easy way to bold is we click on our text and come up the top. So beside our font size, our text color, we've got this B. So obviously bold, italics, underline, the strike through. Some fonts will not have a italics option. That's just how the fonts are. So if you see it, it just means that that particular font does not have that option. But every font should have a bold. So if we click B, that just bolds. And then we can change our color again. So let's go ahead and make it a nice sunny yellow. Okay, so that's how we go about changing color. Now, the very last one is change the position. So this is just talking about your alignment. So again, this is something that's probably very much in the Microsoft Word application that you're used to. So this is a bit more coming to those basics. So again, with our text travel is to live, we want to change the alignment. So the alignment, again, lives right up the very top here. So beside our bold, and come across, we've got our alignment. So you can see it's center alignment at the moment. If we just click the options, you can go through those. So that is just changing the alignment. Changing the text angle. So the text angle is basically if it's on a slant or not. So a really easy way to do that is to, again, click on our text and you can see that we've got some options that come underneath. So the first little one, when I hover over it, turns purple. This is actually how you rotate the text. So you can go ahead and just click that and just swivel it from side to side and bring it back to 0 is obviously center. And then to like move is the one just beside it with your cross arrows. So you can move things up, down, around. That's how you go about doing that one. Now, the option of adding a shadow effect. So effects are, again, something that you're probably used to in Microsoft Word, but effects are, again, up the top. We've got spacing, transparency, and effects. So if we click on effects, it'll open up on the side and it gives you all of the different effects. So we've got shadow, and you've got all of the options down in your sidebar as to what the level of the effect is, including the color. What else have we got? Hollow, we've got splice, outline, neon. So there's a whole bunch of fun ones that you can have a play around with, but the shadow effect is this one. And then what else have we got? Add a curve. Okay, so if we click on none and come back to our original, so just in our style, if we click none, takes away all the effects. So to add a curve, which is number 4 for the option add a curve, is we come down to where it says shape and we click curve. And curve will give you this, this dot that you can drag. So you can either make it larger or smaller and see it's actually making the text curve. So that's a bit of a fun one that you can play around with as well. And then if you decide you don't, and it takes it all away, is the beginner series for font and text finished. So I just wanted to keep it really short and simple so that you can go ahead and do these activities at home. As I said, they are really foundation building activities, and hopefully that they help you build your skills and confidence within Canva and try things that you may not have previously. So for example, like the effects and the curve, they're just fun little things that you can have a play around with at home. So I hope that this video helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.